Welcome to the 9th episode of the Pokemon Teams for Musical Artists series. I think this could be the wildest artist we've done so far, and this artist was recommended by @PersonDudePal on YouTube. Check me out there for Pokemon videos, and check out my Twitch, where I stream Pokemon content on Mondays and Tuesdays. So without further ado, here is Will Wood's Pokemon team. Will Wood kind of reminds me of Bo Burnham if Bo Burnham was more into the music making side of things. Wood is a comedic musician while Burnham is a musical comedian, and I hope Will Wood fans don't get upset at me for that opinion. Anyways, Will Wood is kind of an all-purpose musician playing any type of music he desires and using any instrument that fits his musical goal. His top song, I, Me, Myself, truly represents his individuality and how he has perceived himself. So for this song, I'm going to give Will a starter. Since they have a higher chance of being male, I think that Brionne is the perfect example of this song's ideas. Next up, let's talk about the Normal album, Will Wood's 2020 album, which centered around conformity. I think we have to give him a normal type Pokemon here, but one that felt obligated to be normal, even if that isn't necessarily how it sees itself. And I think Kecleon fits great here with its color change ability lending itself to being any type that it wants. Will Wood has more recently been producing music as Will Wood, but originally the group that he performed with was known as Will Wood and the Tapeworms. Interesting, I know, and I think we can do something with this. There isn't necessarily a tapeworm Pokemon, but we can maybe give him a worm Pokemon to satisfy this criteria. F it. This is the time to give out a Wiglet if there ever was one. Will, for your tapeworms, you can have all the Wiglets you want. Wood is also a major advocate for mental health care and is known to have bipolar disorder. While I don't want to make light of the topic, there are a few Pokemon who have personality changes, and I think that Morpeko is the perfect Pokemon for this. I also loved using it in my Pipsqueak playthrough, and I've been wanting to get this little guy to an artist for the entire series. The album In Case I Make It was Wood's most recent original release, and that album is oddly mouse/rat related. Apparently Wood has a fondness for rats, and I'm not sure where that comes from or what that could mean, but I do know that if that is truly the case, we have to give him the OG rat. It's finally time to give out the purple little fella. Will Wood, you have been given the original rat Pokemon, Rattata. The last Pokemon to give him has to be for what I found to be my favorite of Will Wood's songs during my research. That song would be the main character. I may or may not be narcissistic because of it, but if we were to give out the main character Pokemon, well, that would be Pikachu, but we can't give that out just yet. I thought about this for a bit, and I think the perfect Pokemon for this song is actually a Cyndaquil. In a survey I found, Cyndaquil is the most popular fire-type starter, and it is also rat-like, which rounds out our trio of rats to close out this team. So, there we go. Will Wood's Pokemon team. Let me know what Pokemon I got wrong and what artists you would like to see next down in the comments.